Hello you guys, this is your boy Haas. Sorry for the delay on the center defensive mid. It's been 21 days since I uploaded a video. I apologize for the inconsistency. I had an illness and some personal stuff I gotta take care of. Now that I'm good, I want to say thank you for whoever privately DM'd me and commented on my status and my community tab. Trust me, I read everyone's comments. I appreciate it, ladies and gentlemen. Now that I'm feeling healthy, I'm going to try to get back on track with the builds. And without further ado, let's get straight into this build. So as you guys may have seen from the thumbnail of today's video, it's about how to get to 91, 92 center defensive mid. Now, as you guys may have seen, I have played on my statistics, I have played 1500 plus matches. Now, that's not the requirements. In order to get to 91, you have to play whatever is in between 350 to 500 matches. I know a lot of people are going to ask me, Haas, how many matches do I have to play to get to 91? 350 matches to 500. If, like, max should be 500 to get to 91. Now, if you have already played that, you can get to 92, but you need to play whatever is in between 500 to 850. Again, for 92, 500 to 850. And for 91, 350 to 500. As for some reason, the center defensive mid and the center forward levels up slower than any other position. Now, I don't want to take up much of you guys' time, so I want to point out a few things that I see in the comments. People are going to ask me about if I should play right back in CDM. I don't really think so because, again, center defensive mid is just like center back. You know, like you have high interceptions, high defense awareness, and reaction is much faster. You're as a right back or a right wing back, all you have more is just pace. And as a CDM, you're the start of every play. So I don't want to take up much of guys' time. Don't play right back in CDM, please. Play the actual position in CDM. It helps you more. Now, if you don't like it, you can go ahead. But in my opinion, play center defensive mid. And you guys are going to see why. So first, we're going to go to this build. We're going to adjust the height. We're going to make him 5'8", 149. Now, once we have 5'8", 149, we back out. We're going to go to Players Athletic. So real quick, let's get into this. Now, once you've clicked on your profile, you go to Athletic. You know the drill. You switch to Gameplay. Now, pay attention right here. As a midfielder, which is defensive, center defensive mid, you have 93 reaction, 89 aggression, and 90 vision. Now, no traits can alter that. These traits can only go up by playing matches. These attributes, again, goes up by only playing matches. I can't do anything for that. No height, no skill points, nothing can alter this. So you have to play the actual game. Now, if you have 93 reaction and 89 aggression, and 90 vision, you will end up with a 92. If you don't have these traits, you're going to end up with a 91. If you have lower, you're possibly going to end up with a 90. So, but this build is the fastest way to get to 92 as a center defensive mid. So on that note, again, you guys see right here, the vision, aggression, reaction, I can't alter that. You have to play the game. So now that we've pointed that out, let's get straight into this build. So click option, advance, go to players growth, and let's pay attention right here to the best attributes that a center defensive mid has. As you guys can see, of course, the highlight is defending. And as right here, yeah, defending. So defending, then passing, then dribbling. So we're going to focus on building up this build according to these three. So now that we've pointed that out, again, the height should be 5'8", 149 in my opinion. It's very ideal for center defensive mid. So let's get straight into this build. His best attribute right here, as you guys can see, it's his jumping and his stamina. You have a lot of strength for a CDM too. So we're going to focus on building that up. You have 87, 86 jumping and 84 stamina. Of course, you're going to come take these right here. You don't get this. Strength and focus, you don't get that. It doesn't help you. You don't get solid player. It doesn't help you as it's a trait. So now that we've got that, we get this, and now we get this. As you guys can see right here, after upgrading your build, now you have 95 jumping right here, 95 jumping and 93 stamina and 93 reaction. So it should look something like this after. Then you go to defending. As you guys can see right here, this is what I pointed out. Interceptions. In my opinion, correct me if I'm wrong in the comment, interceptions and defense awareness for CDM is very, very high. Hence why you don't need to play as a right back in it, because your interceptions and defense awareness plays a big part. Defense awareness means, I know people are going to tell me, oh, I can move my player. No, you can, but your player's animation would be weird. So play as a center defensive mid. I've tested this build myself. It's really effective. So now we've added these traits right here. It should look something like this. Now, as you guys can see right here, we're going to add this right here. And your player has 90 stand tackle, 87 slide tackle, and 98 interceptions, and can still go up to a 99. And your defense awareness can go up to a 90. So it should look something like this after. Then we go to dribbling. Now in dribbling right here, you guys know the highest attribute for a CDM in dribbling is his ball control. So we're going to focus on that. We get all the ball control we can possibly get. Now you guys know me, I like to go for 4-star weak foot and 4-star skill moves and flair. I feel like it's more effective as a CDM. I mean, you do need skill moves to get out of tight spaces, and flair to just do unorthodox type of passing. So it should look something like this. Now you end up, after adding the traits, with 95 ball control, 85 dribbling, which is pretty much very high. And then you go to passing. Now in passing right here, as you guys can see, the vision is 90, and his long pass is 88, and his short pass is 87. Now for CDM, has the highest long pass, and short pass goes for the cam. So as CDM, trust me, your short pass is really high too. So you add these right here. Don't add this because it's gonna force us to get the curve, and we're gonna need the skill points for later. So you get this long pass right here. Now you have 94 long pass and 94 short pass. So we're gonna go to shooting. Now in shooting, of course, you guys know I usually go for a minimum at least 4-star weak foot. So you automatically get the 4-star weak foot. I'm not gonna highlight much in shooting because your shooting as a CDM isn't really that good. So then we go to pace. Now in pace, you're just gonna get this right here and this. And now you have 4 skill points left. You can back out. As you guys can see right here, I'm 92 CDM. You have 4 skill points left. You can add them to wherever you want. You want to add them to your agility, to when you're facing tricky forwards, you know, you want to stop them, or tricky cams, you can go ahead. You want to add them to your long pass and your curve, you can go ahead. That's no problem. And in my opinion, add it to passing, because passing as a CDM is very, very important. So after adding all these traits, the build should look something like this. Of course, physicality should look like this. 95 jumping and 93 stamina, that's really high. And your reaction has the potential of going up to a 95, because I've seen some of them with 95 reaction. Defending should look like this. Your interceptions is 98. Again, this is why you need CDM to play CDM. You need a center defensive mid to play a center defensive mid position. So interception should look like this. Defense awareness and stand tackle is really high. And your interceptions. So dribbling should look like this after. And passing should look like this. And shooting should look like this. Again, I didn't focus much on shooting because there's nothing that I can alter to help improve your shooting. Your shooting in general for a CDM is just bad. You know, you need 4-star weak foot for a good pass, or here and there take a long shot. So shooting should look like this, and pace should look like this. Now, I've personally tried this build. It's really effective. Try it, you guys, and let me know. The center defensive mid build is as follows. And you can play with it in right wing back, but I don't suggest it as a right wing back, because here's the deal. If you go to right wing back right here, it drops to 91, and you see the interceptions drops completely, and your defense awareness drops, and your stand tackle drops. Only your slide tackle goes up. Your dribbling goes up. Your passing, your long pass drops. Your short pass drops. Everything else drops. Your crossing goes up. Now your shooting and your pace goes up, of course, and your overall generally drops. So in my opinion, playing a right wing back in CDM isn't an ideal position. I just proved it to you guys. So after adding everything, again, let's come through the build real quick. Physicality is like this. Defending is like this. Let's go to physicality again. Should look something like this. Defending like this. And dribbling should look something like this. Passing should look something like this. Shooting should look something like this. And pace should look something like this. The pace, you don't need to get these. In my opinion, you can, but you don't have to. It doesn't improve, it doesn't alter your overall in general. You have enough sprint speed and acceleration for a CDM. Again, as a CDM, you just need to have defensive work rate that is high and offensive work rate that is medium. Not low, medium, where you can be involved in linking up plays. That's pretty much it. Now that you've made it to the end of this video, if you found this video helpful and the tips and advice I gave you guys helpful, do leave a like, comment, and share. Let's do it, ladies and gentlemen. And if you need any advice, message me. My links are on my channel. Hit me up. I will answer you. On that note, this been your boy Haas. And yeah, I'll try to stay more consistent. And again, this been your boy Haas. And yeah.